Oops.
Well, good morning. Welcome back to Grazing Greens. It is a beautiful Thursday morning.
Beautiful Thursday morning.
May 4th. Today, we're going to get some garden things done.
We're going to go a little rebel though, because we are planting earlier than we should. But if we don't get it done, we don't have enough growing season. And if we have to come out and cover, in the event of a late frost, we will. We're not going to plant tender things, but we are doing our broccoli, our cabbage, cauliflower, what else? Celery, onions. I think that's it today.
Okay.
I even might throw in some green beans because it's early enough. Our extended forecast looks great. We should be okay. But if it's not, we still have plenty of time to replant. Like I said, we're going rebel. We're kind of breaking all the rules.
And being retired, we have
can
time
do
to
it.
replant.
So
Today, we're going to test out a new tool. This fancy little auger that fits on your cordless drill. See if it saves us a little time digging.
Keeps my manicure pretty. No manicure there.
Mine too. Ah. Okay. Well,
Let's do it. Let's test
Where
it.
do you want the first hole at?
Let's go right up here. I kind of have them laid out how I want them.
How deep?
About right there.
About that deep? Is that
Yep,
first-
about that
first one?
deep, about 4 inches.
All right, here goes nothing. Should I go too far?
Oh, what a perfect little hole. Okay, this is going to make light work.
Okay, we're going to the next one.
Right there.
Now we did till this ground so it's a little softer. We use our own compost, so we take our little earthquake tiller. I want that one in the middle?
Yep.
Where it was?
Think of like a 5 on a dice is what we're doing.
So we did till it up a little bit, loosen the ground. I mean, this is a pretty neat little tool. It'll work nice when we have things we've got to plant deeper.
We're not going to do the front ones yet because I'm using a little smaller start for those.
So this one?
Yep.
It does work pretty slick.
It makes light work, I will say that. Here,
Okay.
let's bring you along for a look-see. Okay. Okay, gonna pause while we finish up. We started these celery in our house under our grow lights in, when was it? The end of February. They look beautiful, don't they? Okay, we're gonna have to pause. We have a lumber company coming to look at our shingles on our brand new roof that we think are defective. We'll be back. We're back. We're done with the roofing people. So Rob has a smaller tool for smaller plants. And not that I really need it for these little ones.
Trial run.
But we're just gonna try to run it and see how we like it. Just a minute, let me just get these.
It's kind of a beautiful sight to see the green on top of the brown.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's cute. What's nice is it makes it nice and loose. Could go maybe a little deeper.
Ooh, that's some.
Oh,
Got some compost.
compost that didn't compost.
Compost that didn't get tilled.
Our this is
I didn't come out to
compliments
the
of
edge. Critters.
our beef.
Beef and dairy cow.
Beef and dairy, yeah.
Okay, so how many plants is that?
I don't know, what do we do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 22.
22 celery plants?
But I have a few more in the house. I'm not sure if I'll do those. I need to see how many Kayla, our daughter-in-law, wants, and my mother.
Okay.
So for now, we're just gonna leave these be. I might have to go get one more just because I don't like things looking odd. I need one here.
Okay, so which bed?
Okay, now I'm gonna set up for our broccoli. You know what I could do? We have that extra piece of bed there. I could put our cauliflower there. I only did a few cauliflower. Cauliflower does not like where we live.
So it's a trial run, kind of.
Yes. Okay, we have our cauliflower. Let's just pop them down over here. I only did 2. I'm trying a new variety. I have never done well with cauliflower. It just kind of it just doesn't work for me. Let's do them right here, like right here and right here. Ooh, a little too deep.
Sorry.
There we go.
A lot of this one fell back in.
There we go. Okay.
Now where are we off to?
We are off to do our broccoli.
Which bed
So
is it?
let's get them laid out and then we'll start planting. And you know what's nice about our garden with our own compost? We never have to fertilize. Never. These beds, and I get it, most people can't do that. Our beds are filled with 100% organic off the farm compost because we make that much compost a year. More than we can even use. And then we do give it away to family and friends.
So yeah, that quick, that many plants planted, that's kind of nice.
Do you remember how long it used to take us? Perfect.
Yeah, it's a handy dandy little tool.
Before we can do the cabbage, we need to prep the bed. But you know what? I have a great spot for my kohlrabi now. I was wondering where I was going to shove it.
Okay. Well, yeah, when you do it on paper, you can't see quite where your plants are going to be, which
Right.
I see we got closer on that end than we did on this one.
That's okay.
But yeah, you can't quite see on paper where they're going to be, but when you put them in the bed, then you can see. Oh,
You can see it.
that means I might have room for my peppers.
You always have room for your peppers, Rob. We'll be back when we get ready to get our cabbage bed ready. We're just going to get one bed at a time ready, and then we have to mulch. Okay, we're back. This is what our unprepped beds look like. After the garden season last year, we cleaned everything out. And we just fill with our compost. You're going to see some rocks in there, some hay that never composted all the way. The manure is 90% there. here's a bed. This was our potato bed last year. Yep, a few weeds. We have to fill this bed yet. This bed, though, has not been filled in 2 years. So what we do when we do a fresh compost layer, let it sit over winter, is we come back and we do till it in with our little tiller. And I let Rob get bucked around by it instead of me. So here he goes.
One thing I like about this little thing, it's lightweight, it's little. You can lift it right up into your thing. It's not perfect, but gets the job done.
It does its job. And now I'm just gonna rake it out and get it ready. Looks good. Okay, so we got that bed ready. We can put the trellis up next. Let's get our cabbage in. Perfect.
All right, and that quick,
Done.
cabbage is planted. So we had taken an old hoop shed, an old hoop shelter that was wrecked in a tornado, and we put this rubberized tarp over it. Well, we had so much heavy snow and ice this year,
We have
record snows, and one windy day it just collapsed. And in the way the rubber tarp was, it was hard, you know, it was hard to keep off all the snow, and we had a lot of drifting. Thankfully, that's the only shed we lost, but you know, it did get reclaimed once. So this time it's probably just going to go to the scrapyard.
And that's where my greenhouse is going.
And that's where the new greenhouse will be. These kind of projects can cause for yelling and stuff sometimes.
Sometimes we yell.
But that's why Kayla is really good at
Editing.
editing. She might say, gee, thanks guys for more work, but that's what we love her for.
Eventually, Kayla's going to show her face and her voice.
Okay.
It's editing Kayla. She'll be the voice of edits
Yeah.
when things need to be fixed.
The voice of
Hi,
reason.
it's Kayla, fixing things for Mom and Dad.
Again.
Really? There we go. You can do the bottom one, right?
Now, how high up do we do it?
I would say,
Oh, the very bottom.
no, I would go right here.
We did the very bottom and all the rest is what I'm saying.
I don't know why we did. Go ahead. I don't care.
Want them up higher?
No, it doesn't matter. Wherever, maybe on the bottom. Yeah, probably the bottom, because this is a tomato trellis. I have yet to find a tomato cage that works as well as a cattle panel.
They aren't real cheap, but they're a one-time investment.
They're a lot more expensive now. I think when we first did this, they were about $25 each. I think they're up to like $34 now. But we bought extras, so we shouldn't need any for a while. And onto the bed that Rob hates. Beautiful compost. Thanks to our animals.
Okay, we got 4 more beds to go. We're just gonna go ahead and knock these out. Don't want to bore you guys with watching all this rototilling. It's the same. Ain't gonna change from this bed to that bed to the next bed. So we're gonna get the camera out of the sun for a while, and we're just gonna get after it. And so at the end of the day, we'll give you a walk around tour and show you what the rest of it looks like. Okay, till then. Okay, here we are. It's 3:30. We're just finishing up for the day. Got all the beds amended. Well, all but one. Everything's been tilled, raked, rock picked, prepared. We got a few things planted. Yeah, I'll walk you up and down the aisles here as we go. But yeah, you can see it's all been tilled up. There's a garlic bed. The mulch you see is from Tractor Supply, I believe, but it's guaranteed no weed straw. We've used straw from farmers before and end up with a bunch of their seedlings. And we don't want no seedlings. So yeah, it's been kind of a long day. This is going to be the flower bed. Haven't touched that yet. Haven't quite decided how we're going to do it. Might put a tractor tire in there or something. But the plants you see out here right now, they can handle the cold a little bit. Right now the extended forecast is showing the lowest night, coldest night is down to like 41 degrees here in the next week or so, 10 days. But I guess we'll see. Hopefully we don't ever see colder. If we do, we'll cover them. Cover what needs to be covered. The garlic's fine. But yeah, we just finished the last bed we were going to do today. We got one more bed we have to fill yet, but now it's time to kick back, relax, hopefully get Miss Violet in. But what you want to do is like and subscribe, comment, questions, whatever. You know, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Lisa knows all the garden stuff. I don't know much about it. I'm learning, but she's studied a lot of things, and yeah, we're ready to start the 2023 garden season. Pretty soon you'll be seeing a lot more plants come out, and we'll either take pictures or videos them days. And okay, y'all have a wonderful afternoon.